tonight. Bucks taking on
inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the...
But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Vikings set to go to FC a season ago. Now to Kirk Cousins.
Minnesota's new coaching staff really leaned on Cousins for leadership and production. And the longtime vet was up to the pressure. 29 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, and a 13-win season. His best as a starter. One of the league's most productive passers the last few seasons.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
On the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll
working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. 1st down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now a give to Madison, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Draw play, Madison. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 20. On play action, Cousins. This goes out wide from Madison. And on this one, he'll get to the 15 for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On the handoff, it's Madison. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before him. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Joseph's got it, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Gets in, this being the preseason, but here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here come the Seahawks, and
matched in the game right now because at least guy, he is hard to corral.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now.
Well, 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because
down. Now they'll run on the draw. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Three 0 after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They run with a second-year man. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down. 4th down now. Here we go on 4th. Smith. That is caught, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call, they guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker. Eligible 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. That play going absolutely nowhere from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he'll fight forward maybe to the 3rd down and 13. They'll look to throw here. And that one a little too high. As on comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
Feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 3rd and 4. Now Dobbs. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. We'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? And way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And that is incorrect. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. down at the 26. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3. Myers' kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3.
So I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Back to you guys in just a minute. As the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. He was here, and he also picks up a first down. Now they'll change things up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one, a first down pickup.
Time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he's going to take this ahead.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole. The timing's not right. We'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Walker now on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 21. Just first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
They're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough.
In strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. Own 9-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escapes the sack. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Scramble, it gets him a first down. On On play action, it's Dobbs. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Induct DeForest Buckner. 1 quarter remains here. Preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing here, Dobbs. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he gets this only to the 41. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down 50. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw Dobbs. Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a get. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30 of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Dobbs to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. Down he goes at the 23. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Dobbs to throw. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he will have a Vikings for version. Dobbs. And that's incomplete.
Time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he gets started. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Going right back to Akers. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. The kick by Joseph is good, and they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. The 2 scores, they get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And ultimately, and remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. The Vikings getting 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their talk over what to do next. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones.
Consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down. His lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll run again. And this won't do it. He needed for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it, eluding the pressure right. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Charles, why didn't they just...
Get a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution.